Oh, hey, bookcase. I didn't see you there. You got all these collections of movies. Oh, you can't see that. Hey, guys, how's it going? It's me. And look, Jesus is looking at me. Hey, Jesus, it's been a while. Shh. You know, you wouldn't want to come back during this time, Jesus. You know, you might say you'd probably die if you stepped out of the boulder that you're hiding behind. Hello everybody, welcome to the video of the century. I've been meaning to make a video on this for some time, but many videos I had ideas for, I was like, you know what, I don't think anybody wants to talk about this shit because they just want this shit to be over with and everyone to be outdoors and killing themselves other way, like shooting and murder and stabbings and sexual assaults and fuck it. Let's go to jail time. The mortality rate is pretty damn high. You know what I'm saying? Alright, guys. COVID is such a cringy thing, but at the same time, a fucking stubborn old piece of wood that's just lodged in the fucking lawn, and you're trying to get this shit out, but the roots are so fucking deep. You're thinking, this shit's gonna last for centuries in this fucking hole, in this fucking lawn. I'm fucking tired of looking at it. My daughter just sits on it for no reason. There's no point. We can have picnics. It could be a picnic spot. But who the fuck would put picnic shit on a dirty ass stump? I'm not cleaning this stump. I'm telling you that much. So we're gonna do something about this stump, guys. One of these days. But we barely did anything with the stump. I think we tried. The vaccine was a good start. But people really didn't trust the vaccine. And you could call people, anti-vaxxers, idiots. True. So most of them are white women who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Which is fair, because they really don't. They can just say the multitude of bullshit that comes in the back of their cranium, and everyone will be like, yeah, ma'am, you go ahead and do that. Alright, bye-bye, you crazy shit. But some people have reasons to be skeptical. I obviously know that many minorities just don't trust the government. And so when the government releases a vaccine and the healthcare system hasn't really been good to minorities, so why the fuck would they trust it? Is a very good kind of response to that. And I understand why they kind of feel that way. So many people don't trust the government enough to get it. But the people who say, I ain't getting a vaccine, that shit's gonna kill me. You don't know that. Neither does anyone. But the many tests they had to give, by the way, at the beginning of the vaccine, I don't know if you remember that, a man got paralyzed. They were testing it. That was a test. The tests have now come to concluded versions of the vaccine, the Moderna, the Pfizer, and then the Johnson one, which, God, no, don't do that. But we have versions that are good. Moderna's mostly good. The Pfizer's probably the better one to go for, from what I've heard. But they're pretty good. But hold up. No masks. Guys, where's the fucking masks? And, you know, I get it. Most people got the vaccine just so they couldn't wear a mask. And for the time being, people didn't have to. If you got the vaccine, they're like, yeah, you don't have to wear a mask. You're good. You'll be safe. But then the people who didn't get the vaccine are also not wearing masks. And people just stopped wearing masks in general. And they were like, oh, it's back to normal. We're back to normal. Even though the death rates kept going, and people were like, fuck the newspaper. I don't read. And it's like, what the fuck is happening? And then, bam! Here comes the new variant, the Delta variant. Or the many other variants that have not been yet told to anyone about. Or the many ones that have been told and people just ignored. Yes, there's various variants, guys. Because guess what? This shit is mutating at a faster rate. Why? Because people are dumb enough to not wear masks. Or during the quarantine, are dumb enough to go out of their houses and get people infected. Spreading it. Letting the virus adapt to the bodies it is going into, and so it can turn into new shit and fuck several people in the ass at the same time. Well, goodbye to your grandmas and grandpas, because this shit's gonna kill everybody. I'm talking murder in the 3rd, 2nd, and 56th degree. Someone better call a judge. This COVID's gonna get put in the well, actually, we'd probably put it on death row. We wouldn't even give it a chance to go to prison. Fuck that virus. You're going to death row. You're gonna get chopped. We're gonna do the old execution of fucking, yeah, the slow and painful way, I think. Yeah, I think it is slow and painful. Because if they, if you think about it, if they axe the back of your head, sometimes it takes 2 fucking axe hits to actually completely cut through someone's head, so it's fucking painful. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the fucking bullshit. Masks. Can you fucking wear them? Because, Jesus Christmas. I don't, literally, the city I'm in, the mayor's like, hey, guys, we're putting back mandated masks indoors. Because you fucks don't listen. The Delta variant is a serious variant that is putting people in hospitals. Even people with vaccines are not safe anymore. Because the Delta variant is like, I'm gonna fuck your ass up real good. And so, now this variant is here, and it could cause massive damage. I have somehow not been infected so far. Even my coworker was infected, and I was fine. I tested negative, and it was pretty good. And I got the vaccine literally, I think, a couple weeks or a month after that happened. So it was pretty nice timing there. And so far, I've never shown any symptoms. Well, some of the symptoms you show just generally because colds happen, but you know what I mean. I never showed any of the symptoms as far as I know. And so it's been pretty good until I see all these maskless people walking around going, I'm white, so I'm cool. I wanna just knock some people out, dude. And apparently we can, reject people from shopping there if they're not wearing a mask, but half the time we don't even think about it, because when you're in work mode, you're kind of just going through it, kind of dealing with people as they come, and you kind of forget about the mask thing because you're focused on your job. So I've noticed it a couple times where I just see people, a couple old people, no mask. I'm like, you're the highest risk people, right? And you think, wow, you fucking stupid. By the way, my grandma just got COVID. So my other grandma, because my dad's side grandma has passed away. And so the last grandma I have left just got COVID. So I hope to God nothing happens, so I think she had the vaccine, or she didn't, or she got the vaccine, but I don't know. I think my mom was warning me that it gets through vaccines because it's a new variant. I don't know if she got the new variant. I hope not, because it's a severe one that can kill pretty much faster than the other ones, and pretty much harder. But yeah, it's deep shit. People wear fucking masks. I don't get it. I get the vaccine thing on a specific group of people, on a specific kind of, it depends on the reason kind of a thing. But the anti-vaxxers, which are these specific kind of white women who've been doing that shit, I don't understand that. Because these moms think, oh my God, my kid should be fine. Tetanus? Ha ha ha. Who's gotten that in fucking 20 years? The kid tetanus? He's never going to be anywhere near rust. You don't fucking know that. Your school could have rust somewhere. Or your old houses could have a rusty nail just poking out. And your kid steps on it and just infects his foot. Tetanus means you could lose that foot. Maybe. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember the effects of most things these days because I've lost all my knowledge. But why are we doing this? Why we're so? I am expecting us to go back to phase 1. Just be locked in our houses and not being able to go outside. And people will be like, I need money because capitalism. And I'm just gonna be like, haha, fuck you. But also, I'm gonna be fearful for that too, because rent, when you have to pay for shit, I get it. It's a big thing, but the government should be the smarter big boy here, and be like, hey, we'll pay you guys, so you don't have to worry about that, since we're on a severe death, disease, virus spreading situation. be the bigger person kind of a thing. But no, government, the first time lockdown, they were like, haha, you guys make money still, so you can pay everything, pay yourselves. But then they finally did the stimulus packages, which were great. And, stimulus payment was pretty damn good. I don't know why I say stimulus package. That sounded like a weird thing. But yeah, that was pretty good. Stimulus paychecks, fuck yeah. I didn't get any because I think I'm independent. So it sucked. But, yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, guys. Please wear your fucking masks. For Jesus' sake. This really is the age of stupidity. I mean, COVID has shown a lot of fucking dumb-ass people selling fake cures because they just need money for I mean, like, God, we get it, dude. And then celebrities wanting attention because they can't get any anymore. You really see how they crave it so bad. And then just the amount of stupidity people going, this disease doesn't exist. This was formed by the left to make us feel like we shouldn't belong here. Or some bullshit that comes out of their fucking anus. And it really was a fucking time. Well, it is still a time where we are not being the smartest of anything. No one is. I don't think anyone is. And I hope we all can come to that. And it's funny how we are literally getting ourselves involved and speaking out about other nations' issues when we ourselves are still struggling with a fucking disease we cannot get rid of because of our own stupidity. I'm dumbfounded. My mind is about to explode like that emoji where I just am so baffled by this nonsense. What the fuck? Shut the front door, you motherfuckers. I'm all out of whack. I'm all out of things to say. I'm all out of anger. My anger has ceased to hopelessness. Like, there's no hope in people. I try to find hope in people, and then they shatter that shit by doing something ridiculously stupid or blaming it on the left or right. It's like, politics has nothing to do with this scenario, even though some people are making shit up, and media's its own thing. But, like, come on. This is all our faults. We are all morons. We need to come together, wear fucking masks, just for the reason they're supposed to be is because they're mandated, damn it, and get this virus out of the country or wait for the next vaccine, essentially, and all do our part and I get the suspicious nature of it. I get people not wanting to do it, so that's going to be split nevertheless, right? But at least most people getting the vaccines that need to get vaccinated and do the necessary steps that we need to do to get this virus the fuck up out. And because if we don't work this shit out, what's going to happen is slowly eradication to the point of it getting so bad that people finally stop what they're doing and go, okay, it's really serious now. It's really serious. It's like it's been serious the moment we had it here, right? And people should have been fucking concerned the day it got here because the deaths have still increased. The deaths are not stopping. You look at 283,000 people dying and you're like, it's just, they're nowhere near where I am, so ha. But what you need to realize is that that's 283,000 people dead. And that should still be a concern. I know we lose empathy because of the internet, because of how the internet has shown us many shit that we shouldn't have seen, and how bad we've seen death over the years, and we've just seen it countlessly, and we've desensitized ourselves to death. But we need to still have empathy for ourselves and others, because people have lost people. People are losing people every fucking year, and every day, and every hour. So let's kind of be smart and do our part, alright? Just do your part. Just wear a fucking mask. I mean, Christ. But no. You just don't want to. Well, I hope you get it next. Because then they'll be like, haha, looks like you can't even walk anymore because you got COVID, you bastard. Yep. That's where we're at right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant, because God knows I did. And hope the people finally realize what's happening. I mean, I've read literally at my work. There's this newspaper stand, and every time I read the headline, it's about the pandemic and how it's getting worse, and how people are just not giving a shit is baffling to me. Because I work at a supermarket, so people are just going in here and shopping. Great, I got to get my food. I got to get my cake, because if I don't get my cake, it's gonna look. I don't want it to look bad. I want my cake to look good. And yeah, let it look good in a time of fucking virus spreading. Who gives a fuck? Like, people are still getting and spreading the virus. You motherfuckers. I don't know if you didn't know that, but you know that now, right? Well, I guess this is in the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Subscribe, and you'll get more of rants probably. And hit that like button if you feel like you agree with this sentiment, or at least agree with most of the sentiment, and are ready to do your part at least. I mean, I'm doing the best I can, but at the same time, people make me not want to do anything anymore, ever. They just make me drained from the time they fucking speak to me. Oof. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.